everyone, and welcome to day 475 in our ongoing updates and assistance and help with the nation of Ukraine during this war between Russia and Ukraine, of course, which Russia is the invader. June the 13th, I'm coming to you. As you can see behind me, I'm still in Africa. Tonight, while you are watching this update, I hope to be on an airplane heading back to Europe out of Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, if all is going well. We've had quite an expedition over the last couple of weeks. Thank you for being here. Thank you for continuing to like, share, subscribe, tell others. We're here to support Ukraine and to get the truth out. Tonight on the update, we're going to talk about 5 key things. I'm going to update you on the Kakhovka Dam. I've got a lot of information in from our partner, Zhenya Matsutsa, on the inside of Ukraine. I'm going to update you on Shaheeds, Iran, and China. We're also going to speak about the cities of Harkiv, and unfortunately tonight I have to update you on the city of Krivoy. That, of course, is a city where we do a lot of work. I'm going to give you the latest numbers on the counteroffensive, and tonight, as we close out the update, I'm going to have to talk about Dubai. That's correct, Dubai, United Arab Emirates, to help the world understand the madness of what is happening inside Ukraine. So let's get going and let's jump right into it. We're going to start with Kakhovka. While I'm talking about this, you are actually looking at video right now. This video is coming in from our ground team. Our ground team there in Ukraine was the first rescue team into the flooded region. This is video actually from my friends' personal cell phones. Within 2 hours of the dam being blown, we were the first organization into that region helping. And this is some of the video. You're seeing some of the photos of people that we have helped. And what we're going to say about that is thank you, guys, together as a community. I get comments all the time that people, they're clueless out there. They talk about me being an American and supporting Ukraine, or they talk about we should just forget Ukraine. The reality, folks, is we're making a difference in a lot of people's lives together, you and this community, as you donate time to watch the updates and you give money and supplies. So thank you for that. Now, I want to give you some clarity on the situation down there. It's horrible. Parts of Kherson right now have been completely closed. No one is allowed in or out. There is no clean drinking water. You would then say, okay, well, the plants aren't running, they can't clean water, then they can just use their wells. No, they cannot use their wells. The wells are contaminated. This is a tremendous ecological disaster. No clean water, and now cholera is beginning to spread there in that southern Kherson area. It is very hot. You know, people ask me all the time, what's the weather like in Ukraine? And it's kind of like the Pennsylvania region of where I'm from. 4 seasons, hard winters, very warm to hot summers. But in southern Ukraine, that would be the Kherson region, Zaporizhia, down toward Mariupol and Donetsk. It's brutally hot. It's brutally cold in the winter and brutally hot in the summer. So disease is running pretty hard right now, and we need to continue to support. We are doing that. We're getting medicine, we're getting aid, we're getting clothes. These people have lost everything. Their homes have been destroyed. Now, secondly, tonight, I want to talk about the supply of Shahed drones. Every night now, Russia is attacking Ukraine with Shahed drones and missiles. They're being fired from naval vessels. They're being fired from bombers that fly out of Russia. And the Shaheeds are rolling nonstop. United States sent out a report within the last 24 hours that stated that the supply of Shahed drones coming out of Iran has increased significantly. With that, we will say yes and amen. It's the truth. They're coming across the Caspian Sea, as we have talked about many times. But here's the other thing. Ukraine has been downing Shahed drones now. Then they go, they analyze them, they take them apart, and they are confirming that Chinese components, computer chips, parts are all inside of it. And we know that these are new Chinese parts. Some of them are dated as late as manufacture dates of April 2023. Folks, we're just in the first half of June. These components and supplies are coming from China to Iran to build weapons for Russia to commit acts of genocide in Ukraine. We have a mess going on right there. Over the last 24 hours, Harkiv hit very hard with the Shaheeds infrastructure, power plant all hit, not completely destroyed, but damaged significantly, taken offline. I remind you that Harkiv is a city up in the northeast corner that is very, very close, at some places only about 10 kilometers from the Russian border. Now, my friends, it's with sadness tonight that we have to talk about the city of Krivoy Rog. Krivoy Rog, late last night and this morning, was demolished with Shaheeds and cruise missile attacks, and the air defense for Ukraine was unable to take them out. Unfortunately, you're seeing the video now. Buildings were destroyed. I can tell you, as of right now, 11 people have been killed, 32 have been wounded, 9 are in the hospital. 32 are in the hospital, but 9 are critical and probably will pass away. I can also tell you that people like a school teacher, a priest from the local church, killed in this missile strike there in Krivoy Rog. You guys that have been with us since the beginning, you know that we work and we support that area. We have a base there in Krivoy Rog. We work in that city constantly, and it is a tremendously large city that we love very much. So that's reality the last just few hours. Now, I want to update you on the Ukrainian offensive. You know, early in the war, when Ukrainian did their first offensive, they took back a lot of territory. But the reason they took back a lot of the territory is because I'm here to tell you the truth. You guys know we're 100% pro-Ukraine. 1991 borders plus Crimea and the destruction of Vladimir Putin. That's where we stand. That's how the war is going to end and peace is going to come. There's no other answer. But the first offensive that happened, Russia actually retreated. They pulled out of Kherson. They pulled out of Kupiansk. They pulled out of Izum. This time, here we are in June 2023, they're not leaving. Yes, Ukraine is taking some gains. Today, reported by the defense head there in Kyiv, these are the numbers officially. Ukraine has taken back 250 meters in the direction of Bakhmut. I didn't say kilometers. I didn't say miles. 250 meters. Basically, folks, that's 2.5 football fields. In the direction of Toretsk, working toward the south a little bit, they've taken 200 meters. That's 2 football fields. And toward the Berdyansk direction, they've taken 500 meters, half a kilometer. So many people say, well, okay, well, the offensive is being successful, and it is. But I'm here to tell you, this time's different. Russia has built a 3-line defense system that Ukraine is having some struggles with, to be quite honest. Ukraine is losing equipment, but they are gaining ground. The United States and other European nations are coming out and saying, we will continue to supply, we will continue to repair. Germany coming out today and says, listen, we'll continue to give you the Leopards the best we can, but we'll do our best to repair. You're doing a good job. The reality is we have a war that is moving into a phase unlike any we've seen to this point, and it's very, very ugly. But Ukraine taking a little bit of ground. They've liberated 7 settlements, meaning Russian flag gone, Ukrainian flag flying. So we're thankful for that. You say, well, how would they do 7 settlements if they've only taken 500 meters toward the south? Because remember, the front line is 1,000 kilometers long. This is a massive, massive war. That's the update as of today. Now, finally, Dubai. Why do I want to talk about Dubai? Because Dubai last night showed where they stand. And of course, this is United Arab Emirates. I'm here in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. Many times you can leave here and fly through Dubai. Justin, who's filming for me right now, we have left Dar es Salaam and flown through Dubai and spent time in Dubai. We've been in the Burj Khalifa, which is the tallest building in the world. And every night, with thousands and thousands and thousands of people out in the square, the water show's going, and it's extremely hot. They do a light show, or they'll show a soccer match on this building. It's technology that is unbelievable. Last night, in support of Russia Day, which is a holiday in Russia, the Burj Khalifa lit up in the Russian flag. You're seeing the video now. And folks, I can tell you, up to this moment, the Burj Khalifa has never lit up for Ukrainian colors, even since day one, where they've been invaded in February of 2022. So if you're wondering where the UAE and Dubai is standing in regard to this, look no further than the Burj Khalifa being lit up last night in the colors of Russia. Very, very, it's just sad. It's sad that a missile would be raining down, killing babies, teachers, priests, and basically at the same moment, the Russian flag flying on the most famous building in the world. That's where we're at tonight, folks. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing, liking, commenting, doing all of those things. I will be traveling for about a day and a half now. Tomorrow night, Wednesday night, will be on our normal schedule. Zhenya Matsutsa from Ukraine will be giving the update. And then Friday, I'll be back in the U.S. and we'll get back to normal with the voiceovers and the translations and all the things that we do to share, tell the truth. Thank you for being here. God bless you, and we'll see you soon.